Hello everyone, I thought I would do a video today to kind of talk about people and their inability to be able to kind of cope with any kind of reality or anything like that. People who think that they can kind of hide behind religions, they can hide behind kind of anything and everything in life, and they can kind of um, hide behind who they are and what they're about in life, and so they kind of have a knack for, especially hillbillies, especially idiots in Northern California, especially people that really just don't have any brain function going on. Northern California is full of the stupidest people on the face of the earth. There's no one out here that's actually probably dumber than the local people. They really have a complete lack of ability to kind of comprehend or kind of understand how anything works in life. You kind of see them and you kind of think to yourself, why hasn't somebody shot that person in the head already, or in the face, or in the neck, or in the back, or in the legs, or anything else? I think school shootings should happen more in Northern California than anything else. I may be brutal about that, but that's just a fact. The thing is there's so many people out there in the world right now that really just kind of hate California, and they're going to forever. It's not going to ever change. It's not going to be just something that's going to change tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. It's just going to get worse because this place produces garbage people. And the thing about it is that not being from here, I kind of really have the advantage of saying that because I'm not a local. I'm not what they call a townie, which is usually the guys that work around there. They all got the same beard, they all got the same haircut, the John Deere hats. They're just typical Billy rednecks. Those type of people that have really never been through anything or struggled through anything in life, and what they thought was a struggle was actually just a speed bump in life. And it's kind of like you ask yourself, why do people like that allowed to live? I think that there's forces right now that are encroaching on them, that their guns are not going to stop their God, their country, anything. Let's face the facts. America's coming to the end that it should have had a long time ago. And I don't support America whatsoever. You could say, well, people can say, well, you could leave if you don't like it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the current America is terrible. Donald Trump's an idiot. Biden's an idiot. They're all idiots. The only person I put in power would be Satan, of course. I'd put Lucifer in power, of course, to get things done. But that's just me kind of being the person that I am, kind of being a weird individual. I'm a weirdo. What can I say? At least I embrace being a weirdo. There's people out there in the world right now that do not embrace being a weirdo, embrace being weird. I mean, how many people do you know that lived their mom till they were 41 years old? Never had their own place or anything like that. Because I found comfort. My mom let me be who I was. My mom didn't really care that I was who I was. My mom didn't try to have me be a hulking He-Man or anything like that. My mom was very much somebody who supported me 1,000%. And really was one of those people that just kind of came to me and said, John, be who you are. And who really cares if people love you or hate you? They're going to do it anyway. They're going to love you. They're going to hate you. It doesn't really matter. Be yourself in that process. And so it was one of those things where I just ended up saying, fuck it. When I became homeless, that was kind of the breaking point for my mind and my spirit. And I kind of just said, fuck it, I'm going to be who I am. Getting out of being homeless is next to impossible. And not all people that are homeless are drug addicts and drunks. There's people that just had bad situations happen to them and their finances collapsed and they ended up homeless. I've kind of learned that as I've been homeless myself, that it's not drugs, it's not alcohol, it's not even what you believe in really, it's just your finances collapse and things happen. But what I've learned in life is, and this took me quite a bit of time to learn, is that just to be yourself. If people don't like you for who you are, then fuck them. They're not worth your time, they're not worth anything. Their opinions mean, basically they're like toilet paper. And you kind of just take it in and take it out in life. I look for the people that support me unconditionally. Whatever I do in life, they support. They don't care what it is. They support. Those are the people I will always support. Those are the people that if I make big money, when I make big money, I'm going to remember them. If they need money, they need a loan, they need something like that. The people that unconditionally support you in life, those are the people that you look for. Those are the people that you want to be around. Those are the people that you want to have kind of, be in your presence in life. It's very hard to come by people like that. It's very hard to come by anybody who will support you in life. It's very hard to come by anybody who will stick by you through thick and thin. There's so many people out there that say they will, and I find that they don't in the end. They kind of end up, almost finding ways not to be part of what you do in life. They always find a way to kind of get out of it, and then they find a way to kind of make like you're the bad guy, or girl, or thing, whatever you end up being. I don't know. This world, I got it, it's kind of getting confusing for me, but the thing about the world right now is it's not confusing for me. It's not something that I find confusing. That's why when somebody says they're gender fluid, I go, oh, okay, cool. I guess you just kind of choose what gender you're going to be each day. I'm born a man, so that's where I'm going to stay. Just because I might be a cross-dresser or a drag queen or anything like that. I'm not going to stop being a man. I enjoy being a man. But I enjoy women's stuff as well. And I know that people try to go and quote with the Bible, and they try to quote all these type of religious books and whatnot, and they try to quote the Quran and all these things. And I think it's hilarious because those books were written by people, large part, that were probably gay or had gay tendencies or whatever, or bisexual. I guess I'm considered bisexual, like I said in other videos. I don't really know if that's true or not. I know many people that are drag queens that are not gay, personally. They don't have sex with men. They just come out convincing as a woman, and then they could wear women's clothing well, and they kind of bring the whole thing together at some point in time. So I think that's kind of the way it is with those people, is they're just very, very good at what they do, and they're very, very articulate. I want to show you guys what I got today. I bought today this. This is very cool. This is like a hand that I bought at the what's called Joann Fabrics. I bought this today. This is like, I'm going to be taking pictures of this. This is very cool. I really couldn't resist it. I kind of just had to get it. I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm going to get this. It was $24.99, but it was on sale 40% off. So that's something I'm going to be using for a lot of photography and a lot of digital art, is this this hand right here. I think this hand's very cool. I use it, I will use it here in a little bit. It's, I think it was very awesome. That's why I ended up getting it. Another thing is this skull right here. I bought this skull. This skull is very, very cool. I can think of some things I can do with it right now, and I'm actually going to do here in a little bit. I think of some things to fill into it. And kind of put in it and kind of make into a very, very cool type of vessel. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put, well, I can think of a couple of things to put into it, and make something look really cool out of it. That's one of the things about art that a lot of people don't understand, is sometimes it's taking multiple things and bringing them together into something cool. That's one of the things about art. Is being able to be very creative and be able to create things and be able to make things. That's what I do. Whether anyone likes it or not, I don't know. I don't really care. I've not really cared too much about people's opinion. I like when people like what I do, but at the same time, I do take criticism very well. I'm not somebody who will freak out at criticism. I do very well. I've had literally somebody say something I created was just kind of boring and kind of not all that great. And I was like, thank you for your opinion. I appreciate your opinion. At the same time, go fuck yourself. But anyways, it's one of those things where I just kind of do what I do in life. I don't really care if a large part, I don't really care if people like what I do. They can like what I do. They can hate what I do. They can either be involved in it, or they can kind of just deny it, and they can kind of just say it's crap and it's trash, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm going to give you love anyways. It may not be Christian love, but it's going to be love. But I still kind of just do my own thing, and I really kind of try to do what I do in life. I don't try to necessarily do what other people want me to do. That's just kind of false living. It's kind of living your life in a lie. And I really don't want to do that. Do my cute and my sexy shoes right here. I love these. These are very, very awesome. Very, very cool. But at the same time, I'm very much going to do what I do in life. I'm going to be who I am. I don't care if people like me or don't like me. I prefer them to like me, but liking is optional. Liking is one of those things. It's not necessarily something that has to happen in life. Like I said, I'll live even if they dislike me. I'll still keep going on forward. But it's one of those things where I'm not really seeking in life to make too many people happy. If I do make people happy in the end, that's fine. but it's not really something I seek in life. I don't really kind of go out of my way to make people feel love for me. I mean, if they want to, that's fine. If they need to, that's fine. If they're cool with that, that's fine. But I really don't kind of do that. I really don't kind of go out of my way to make people kind of accept me in life. Accept me for who I am. Don't accept me for who I am. You know, don't really, come at me in a sideways manner, and we won't really have a problem in life. We won't really have to have too many issues with each other. I'm looking to start some things. I'm looking to start some programs and things like that, and get involved in some things in life that are really going to help people out who need to be helped out, especially the homeless communities and people like that who really, don't really have too much going on for themselves, especially the LGBTQ people who end up, not really having a whole lot of help in life with what they do. They're kind of out there struggling in life, and they're kind of out there, trying to make it happen for themselves, even though it's not happening. It's not really going their way. And so it's one of those things where I'm going to help people out the best I can in those communities and in those areas of life. We're getting my shoe back on. Oh, come on, go back on my foot. Anyways, trying to help people out in life who really need help is one of my goals, and I'm going to do that. And as I kind of become more of a sophisticated person myself, I'm going to kind of work on that. Work on being more sophisticated, work on being more of a helpful individual in life. I don't know if I can do it fully, but I will try. I have this nifty box which I keep everything in, and I'm kind of working on trying to find projects for some of these things that I have. I have a lot of cool things in these boxes that I'm going to be putting into light soon. People in my area are not very creative. For such a huge town, they have an extremely small art section. Photography is really not that existent. A lot of things really aren't that existent out here that probably should be out here and are not out here. And I kind of see it as a fault in the area because they don't really, creativity really isn't something they're big on. They're more big on, like I said, monster truck rallies and things like that. They're not really into being a creative person, being somebody who has like a creative type of vibe to them. They really just kind of do their thing and kind of just hope for the best. But anyways, I just I think that's going to be all for right now. I'm going to get some things done, and then I will chat with you all later on. This is Martin, and I wish you all to have a day that's blessed by not only the infernal empire and Satan and Mother Lilith and all of the demons and whatnot, but I also wish for you to have a blessed just life in general. Seek the magic inside of yourself. Seek the God that you are, the goddess that you are both. Never live in categories. Never live in the idea that you have to be one thing or the other thing in life because, I can't resist showing off my shoes. Anyways, try to not live in the idea that you have to be structured in one place or in one thing. Be who you are. Don't live by categories. Don't live by, you can't do this. If somebody tells you you can't do it, do it. Do it even harder. If somebody tells you that you can't do something, by all means do it even more to the point of pushing it forward in life. If somebody literally tells you you can't do that, go harder, go stronger, go faster, go better at it. And then, of course you will achieve it in life. But anyways, my loves, I am going to let you know I'm going to let you go right now. I have love and respect for all of you, especially my fellow occultists and LGBTQ people and whatnot. I will chat with you all later. Bye for now.